Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Dina English. I'm Dina, and I'm so happy you are here with us today.
And I'm Tom. It's great to have you with us again. We always imagine you listening somewhere in the world, maybe at home, on the bus, or while enjoying your morning coffee.
Yes, and wherever you are, we hope you feel relaxed and comfortable while listening. Today, we have a topic that can make a big difference in your English learning journey.
We are going to talk about morning routines and how they can help you improve your English faster in clear and natural English for B1 to B2 learners.
Our sentences will be natural and practical. We want to help you understand how real English works in everyday conversations.
And remember, you don't need to understand every single word perfectly. Just relax, listen carefully, and follow the main ideas.
Before we begin, we want to ask you a simple question to think about while you listen.
Here's the question. What is the first thing you usually do after you wake up?
Maybe you check your phone right away.
Maybe you make coffee or tea.
Or maybe you stay in bed for 5 more minutes because you still feel sleepy.
Whatever your morning looks like, small habits can create big changes over time.
Today, we're going to explore how you can use your mornings to improve your English naturally and consistently.
The good news is that you do not need 2 or 3 extra hours every day.
You only need a simple plan and a few small actions that fit your lifestyle.
Many learners believe they need long study sessions to make progress.
But in reality, short and regular practice is often more effective than studying for many hours once a week.
Morning routines are powerful because they help you build consistency.
Consistency means doing something regularly, even when you do not feel highly motivated.
And mornings are often the best time because your mind is fresh and your energy is still high.
Okay, Tom, let me ask you something. Do you have a morning routine?
Yes, I do, although it was not always that way.
Really? What was your morning like before?
Honestly, I used to wake up, check social media for 20 minutes, rush through breakfast, and start my day feeling stressed.
That sounds familiar to many people.
Yes, and I noticed that my mornings felt chaotic.
So what changed?
I decided to create a simple routine with small habits that I could repeat every day.
What does your routine look like now?
First, I drink a glass of water and avoid checking my phone for the first 15 minutes.
That already sounds calmer.
Then, I listen to an English podcast while making breakfast.
That is a smart idea because you are combining two activities.
Exactly. I do not need extra time because I listen while doing something I already do every morning.
That is an important point. Learning English does not always require special study time.
Sometimes you can connect English practice to habits you already have.
For example, if you drink coffee every morning, you can listen to English while drinking it.
If you go for a walk, you can listen to English during your walk.
If you write a to-do list every morning, you can write it in English.
Small changes like these can have a big impact after a few weeks.
Let's talk about a simple morning routine that listeners can try.
Great idea. What is step number 1?
Step 1 is easy. Spend 5 minutes listening to English after you wake up.
It can be a podcast, a short video, or even a song with clear lyrics.
The goal is not to understand everything.
The goal is to help your brain become familiar with the sounds and rhythm of English.
Step 2 is to learn one useful expression.
Only one expression?
Yes, only one. Remember, we want this routine to feel simple and realistic.
That makes sense, because small actions are easier to repeat.
You can learn expressions like, I'm looking forward to it, I'm running late, or let me think about it.
Then try to use that expression during the day.
Exactly. Using new language helps you remember it longer.
And what is step 3?
Spend 2 or 3 minutes speaking English out loud.
Some people feel nervous about speaking alone.
That's normal, but speaking to yourself can be very helpful.
You can describe your plans for the day.
For example, you can say, today I need to answer emails, go shopping, and finish my project.
You can also talk about the weather or your mood.
The important thing is to make English part of your real life.
One reason morning routines work so well is that they reduce decision-making.
That is true.
When you already know what you are going to do, you waste less time thinking about it.
Many people say they want to improve their English, but every day they ask themselves the same question: what should I study today?
And sometimes that question becomes a problem because there are too many choices.
Exactly. You can watch videos, read articles, listen to podcasts, learn grammar, study vocabulary, or practice speaking.
Having many options sounds good, but it can also feel overwhelming.
That is why a simple routine is helpful. You make the decision once, and then you repeat it every day.
Instead of asking, "What should I study?" you simply follow your plan.
Let's create an example morning routine together.
Great idea. Let's imagine someone has 20 minutes every morning.
Perfect. The first 5 minutes can be for listening.
During those 5 minutes, you can listen to an English podcast while making your bed or preparing breakfast.
The next 5 minutes can be for vocabulary.
But do not try to memorize 20 new words every day.
That is important. Learning too many words at once can be stressful.
Instead, choose 3 useful words or expressions.
Write them down and make your own example sentences.
For example, if you learn the expression "to get used to," you can say, "I'm getting used to speaking English every morning."
The next 5 minutes can be for speaking practice.
You can answer simple questions out loud.
Questions like, how do I feel today? Or, what are my plans for this afternoon?
You can even record your voice on your phone.
Listening to yourself may feel strange at first, but it is an excellent way to notice your progress.
And what about the final 5 minutes?
Use those minutes for reading.
What kind of reading is best?
Short and interesting content works well. News articles, short stories, emails, or social media posts in English can all be useful.
The most important thing is to choose topics you enjoy.
Because when you enjoy the content, it feels less like studying.
Exactly. Motivation becomes easier when learning is connected to your interests.
Some people enjoy sports.
Others enjoy cooking, travel, technology, or music.
Whatever your interests are, there is English content for you.
Another important part of a morning routine is protecting your attention.
Yes, because distractions can easily take control of your morning.
Many people wake up and immediately check messages, social media, or the news.
Then suddenly 30 minutes disappear.
And instead of feeling focused, they feel distracted and stressed.
So here is a simple challenge for our listeners.
Try spending your first 10 minutes of the day without social media.
Use those 10 minutes for yourself and your goals instead.
You might be surprised by how much you can accomplish in a short time.
Another helpful idea is to prepare the night before.
Preparation makes good habits easier.
For example, you can choose your podcast episode before going to bed.
You can also put your notebook and headphones in the same place every evening.
That way, everything is ready when you wake up.
When habits are easy to start, you are more likely to continue them.
Tom, have you ever had trouble staying consistent with your routine?
Of course, there are mornings when I wake up feeling tired or busy. What do you do on those days?
I follow a simple rule. I never skip the routine completely.
So, even when you are busy, you still practice?
Yes, but I reduce the time.
That sounds realistic.
If I cannot do 20 minutes, I do 5 minutes.
5 minutes is better than 0 minutes.
Exactly. The goal is not perfection.
The goal is consistency.
Missing one day is not a problem.
But stopping for weeks can make it difficult to start again.
That is why small habits are so powerful.
They help you stay connected to your goal even during busy periods.
And over time, those small actions become part of who you are.
You stop saying, I want to learn English.
And you start saying, I am a person who practices English every day.
That small change in mindset can make a huge difference.
Because when something becomes part of who you are, it feels more natural.
So remember, your morning routine does not need to be perfect.
It only needs to be simple enough to repeat again tomorrow.
By now, you may be thinking, this sounds helpful, but what if I am not a morning person?
That is a great question because not everyone wakes up feeling energetic and excited.
Some people love mornings, while others need more time to feel awake.
And that is completely normal.
The goal of this episode is not to create a perfect morning.
The goal is to create a routine that works for your real life.
If your mornings are busy because of work, school, or family responsibilities, your routine can be shorter.
Even 5 or 10 minutes can make a difference when you practice consistently.
Remember, improving your English is not about doing everything at once.
It is about creating habits that you can continue for months and years.
Let's review a few simple ideas from today's episode.
First, connect English practice to habits you already have.
You can listen to a podcast while making breakfast.
You can review vocabulary while drinking coffee.
You can speak English while getting ready for the day.
You can keep your routine simple.
A complicated plan may feel exciting at first, but it is often difficult to maintain.
Simple routines are easier to repeat.
Third, protect your attention.
Try to avoid distractions during your English practice time.
Put your phone away or turn off notifications for a few minutes.
Those small changes can help you focus better.
Fourth, prepare the night before.
Choose your learning materials in advance.
Put your notebook, headphones, or study app where you can easily find them.
Good preparation makes good habits easier.
And finally, remember that consistency is more important than intensity.
You do not need to study perfectly every day.
You only need to come back to your routine again and again.
Tom, if you could give our listeners only one piece of advice, what would it be?
That is a difficult question.
I know, but try to keep it simple.
I would say this: make your English routine so easy that it feels impossible to fail.
I really like that idea.
If your goal is too big, you may feel discouraged.
But if your goal is small, you can succeed more often.
Those small successes build confidence.
And confidence helps you continue.
What about you, Tom? What advice would you give?
I would say that you should stop waiting for the perfect time to start.
That is excellent advice.
Many people think they will begin when they have more time, more energy, or better English.
But the perfect moment rarely arrives.
Progress begins when you decide to start with what you have today.
Even if your English is not perfect.
Even if you only have 5 minutes.
Even if you feel nervous or unsure.
Small actions repeated every day can create amazing results.
Before we finish, let's review some useful vocabulary from this episode.
The first word is routine.
A routine is a series of actions that you do regularly.
For example, reading for 10 minutes is part of my morning routine.
The next word is consistency.
Consistency means doing something regularly over time.
For example, consistency is more important than studying for many hours once a month.
Another useful word is distraction.
A distraction is something that takes your attention away from what you want to do.
For example, social media can be a distraction during study time.
We also used the word habit.
A habit is something you do automatically because you repeat it often.
Another important expression is to stay focused.
To stay focused means to keep your attention on one task.
And finally, we talked about progress.
Progress means moving forward and improving little by little.
Now, take a moment and think about your own mornings.
Ask yourself, what is one small thing I can do tomorrow morning in English?
Maybe you can listen to a podcast for 5 minutes.
Maybe you can learn one new expression.
Or maybe you can speak English out loud while making breakfast.
Choose something simple and realistic.
Remember, you do not need a perfect routine.
You only need a routine that you can repeat.
If you want to practice your English, write a comment and tell us about your morning routine.
You can write, I'm your name from your country, and tomorrow morning I will...
We love reading your comments and learning about your goals.
Thank you for spending this time with us today.
Keep practicing, stay consistent, and trust the process.
Your English will improve step by step, one morning at a time.
See you in the next episode of Miss Dina English.